Before we dive into the topic of this video, I'd first like to say I did not expect this video to be so difficult. I don't know, for some odd reason I just can't get the words out, even though the answer is very simple. Years ago when I first thought about starting a YouTube channel, that this was 10, 11 years before I even started the channel, I knew that I wanted to do reviews on electronics and video games. I've always been a big fan of video games. Even as a kid, I played numerous hours of Nintendo and Sega Genesis. The reason I decided that I finally wanted to start a YouTube channel was because of watching Gamester 81. And I just realized that I myself would enjoy giving my personal opinion on different electronics, different retro gaming consoles. And I just overall realized that I missed that part of my life. Now, unfortunately, it took me years after that to actually start a channel, because all the time I would just be like, I don't have the right equipment, things are not going to be the way I want, and it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and finally one day I decided, hey, it's about time, let's just do it, see where it goes. On the video capture device video, where I talked about the 3 different video capture devices I looked at and which one I chose, Sleepy Javis commented and asked me why exactly I chose the name We Deem. And in this video, we're going to dive into exactly why I went with We Deem for the name of the channel. Guys, welcome back to another episode of My Tiny Point of View. And as you all may have noticed by now, my tiny point of view is just me giving a short version of my opinion on different topics, different devices, something that I just don't think deems a long video. Why did I choose the name We Deem for the channel? Well, it's pretty simple. The channel is pretty much about reviews, video game related stuff, my opinion, and whether I think devices, the consoles, the games that I showcase in my videos are worthy of your time and money. Now, of course, at the end of the day, this is all strictly my opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. I am considering buying a certain device or console. I hit YouTube or hit the internet and I try to see what other people's opinions are on the device, and at the end of the day, depending on how many opinions went in this direction or that direction, is the decision that I make. So while trying to devise or come up with a name for the channel, because of the fact that it was reviews in my opinion and me telling you whether I thought it was worth it, the word deem popped in my head. Now, in the dictionary, the word deem means to regard or consider in a specific way, such as in a sentence, the show was deemed a success, and pretty much that's what I do. I deem this clone console worthy of your money, or I deem it worthy of your time. The console was that good that I consider it to be worth buying. Or it could go in another direction where I pretty much say I deem this unworthy of your time. And that's pretty much where deem came into play. But where did the we come into play? Well, first of all, the channel is not just my opinion. The channel is also the opinion of viewers and commenters. I could be wrong, my opinion can be wrong, or maybe someone else wants a second opinion. And that is where we come into play. A lot of you will comment on the bottom saying, hey, I disagree. I think that the device is trash. I think that it has this problem or that problem. Or also, hey man, this is a great video. I highly agree. That is a good device. But, you know, and then you give it a separate opinion, or I think that it could use this or that. This channel is not just about my opinion. It's about the community's opinion as well. And that's when I threw in we, which is pretty much community. We and deem went together, so it's pretty much we deem this product worthy, or we deem this product to be absolute garbage. And that's pretty much where the name We Deem came from. And that's pretty much what the channel is all about. Hopefully, Sleepy Javis, I answered your question. I know this video is really short, and sorry for the delay in answering your question. I didn't want you to think that I was just ignoring your comment. I just thought it would make a pretty good video. If you guys have any questions specifically about the channel or anything that I talked about in the video, please do leave them in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the name We Deem. Let me also know what you think of the logo, because Sleepy Javis said he liked it. I'd like to know if anybody else likes it. I remember when I was working on the logo, and I knew I wanted to somehow incorporate the W, the D, but also an excitement mark, because the stuff that I showcased in this video and talking about it makes me extremely excited. I know sometimes I don't look excited. Believe me, I'm sorry, but that's not the case. If you found the content in this video to be of some sort of value, please, as always, consider sharing amongst your friends. Consider sharing any of the other videos on the We Deem channel with your friends and the rest of the internet for that matter. Please hit that thumbs up if you liked the video, and as always, if you're interested to see more from the We Deem channel, please hit the subscribe button.